Haji Hamdullah's family gathered in Kabul as news spread he'd been transferred from the U.S. prison at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. He had 2 wives, 5 sons, and 4 daughters when he was arrested in the summer of 2003. His son Ahmadullah was 6 then. He says the last thing he remembers is holding his father's hand the night he was taken. He still feels the pain of loss.
His disappearance was a gap that God helped us bridge. A day has come in our life that we never thought could happen. My father is alive again. We have gone through a difficult time. A father's like a shelter and he was gone. If a house does not have a roof, it's obvious anything can fall into it and troubles will come.
The family says Hamdullah is innocent of the American charges. They were harassed by the Afghan government and had financial problems. His brother says he heard stories about torture at Guantanamo. He accuses the Americans of creating chaos wherever they go, causing infighting in the Muslim world.
Americans have their own agenda. They emphasize that they are the biggest supporters of human rights and say that they're here to help. But behind the curtain, they don't do that. The way that Americans have abused Muslims has created hatred for future generations of Americans. They have made enemies, not friends.
The family says it will seek financial compensation for the 13 years Hamdullah has spent at Guantanamo. Human rights advocate Lal Gul says Hamdullah never supported the Taliban, and the 2 other Afghans who left Guantanamo with him are also innocent.
Until they are transferred to Afghanistan or we get a statement from the government of the United Arab Emirates or the American government to say that these people are released and soon will be in their home countries. There are 3 Afghans among them. Until then, this issue is a mystery.
In Afghanistan's host province, the families of those who've been transferred with Hamdullah are celebrating. The issue of where to send the remaining detainees at Guantanamo has been a challenge for the U.S. government. And in this rare case, it has transferred 15 detainees to the United Arab Emirates. Omer Khan says he doesn't care that his son Kamen hasn't been sent immediately back to Afghanistan.
I'm so happy that my son is not in prison anymore. It doesn't matter if he is in Dubai, Saudi Arabia, or anywhere else, but not in prison.
The 3rd Afghan is Obaidullah. His family says they feel the same way, that wherever he is, they will see him again. It's unclear whether the 3 Afghans will ever come back to Afghanistan. Former Guantanamo detainees say if they do, it won't be easy. They'll likely find it hard to get a job, to reintegrate into society. Once you've been sent to Guantanamo, they say, your life is never the same again. Jennifer Glasse, Al Jazeera, Kabul.